Hello and welcome to 5-Year Club video number 300. 300. I picked this article because it took me a long time, wasn't until I was, 29 or 30, to really do a monthly budget and to keep doing a monthly budget to the point where it doesn't not happen. Every single month I have a budget. And that has been tremendously helpful in building net worth and in actually executing the plans that I want to happen and in understanding when the plans don't happen, why they didn't happen. And so it's very important to me to emphasize the importance of having a budget, of sitting down and actually doing that on a piece of paper, or I prefer to do it in a Google Drive spreadsheet thing, whatever works for you. So here's an article from the New York Times, a very reputable source, although I don't like all of their financial articles. I thought I'd pick this one just so if you are listening and you are not doing a budget, you can follow along. Stop wasting money and finally start a budget, by Tim Herrera. Diets and budgets have one important thing in common. The best one is the one you'll stick with. And that's pretty much it. There's really no wrong way to make and maintain a budget as long as you're tracking your spending versus your income and accounting for where every dollar goes. It's a simple idea, but it's one that can be difficult to pull off. Still, it's an exercise in financial responsibility that you'll benefit from no matter what your income is. Only about 40% of Americans use a budget, but for those who do, the benefits can be huge. Budgeting can help you find sources of income leak, those habits you don't really think about, but that can drain your bank account. It can put you on a path toward saving for things such as an emergency fund or home down payment, and it can boost your retirement savings, among many other benefits. There are tons of apps and websites to help you create a budget, but experts say the best way to manage your money is to do it yourself. Doing so gives you complete ownership of your financial decisions, and it drives home the importance of understanding where every dollar goes. If you've never created a budget, or if you need a refresher, the simplest way to get going is to write down every single expense in a given month, then break them down into two categories: fixed expenses, the things you must pay, like rent bills and loan payments, and discretionary expenses, things you control, like food, entertainment, car-related expenses, and clothes. You have many possible routes to take from there, but a good rule of thumb often suggested is to get your overall spending to fit into the 50-30-20 method, which is kind of a fake method. If you follow my follow my channel month, this 20% that they talk about to pay off debt, or 20% for savings, doesn't really work for a lot of age categories and for a lot of goals for that matter. 50% of your post-tax income should go to those fixed expenses. 20% should go to long-term savings like 401k or Roth IRA, and the rest should go to your discretionary spending. The exact proportions will vary person to person, but that general budget makeup is a good mix to aim for. Here's a simple template to get you started if you want to create your own budget. If you want more detailed tracking, try this one. Alright, so I guess I gotta paste this. I'll copy it, that URL, so I can paste it in the comments, and you can go read it yourself and click on all the links if you want. If you'd rather use an app or a service to track your budget and expenses, Wirecutter, a New York Times company that reviews and recommends products, suggests You Need a Budget for most people. I've also heard that's a good one. I don't personally use it. This web and mobile app guides you through the process of creating a budget and itemizing your expenses, and it gives feedback about your spending habits. Its biggest flaw, however, it'll cost you a little more than $80 a year to use, so if you go this route, make sure you're adding at least that much in increased savings by using it, which is like if you're not doing a budget, you'll get $80 in the first month. Other options are Simple and Mint. I would forget Simple and Mint. I would just pay the $80 and get You Need a Budget. Like it's just one of those situations where you have to pay money to, well, I would say earn money, but you've already earned the money. It's just that, you're not paying attention to all the stupid ways that it goes away. The budget will help you do that, so it makes sense to spend money on it. Have another method that works? Yes, a spreadsheet. I want to know your budgeting and money saving tricks. All right, well, that is the article. And you've heard it from me. You've heard it from Tim Herrera. You need a budget. Stop wasting money and go work on your budget. That is it for 5-Year Club video number 300. What is it? Yeah, 300. Wow. Okay. Have a fabulous evening.